The Syrian desert, a desolate expanse of sand and stone, held a secret in its heart. This vast, seemingly lifeless terrain was more than just an empty wasteland. It was a stage for a hidden drama that could alter the course of history. Hidden from the world, a clandestine project was underway, a project with the potential to reshape the balance of power in the Middle East. This secretive endeavor was cloaked in layers of deception and guarded with utmost secrecy. This was not just another military outpost or weapons depot. It was a site of immense strategic importance, a place where the future of the region could be decided. This was a nuclear reactor, built with the assistance of North Korea, and it was on the verge of going operational. The implications of this development were staggering, threatening to tip the scales of power. Israel, facing the prospect of a nuclear-armed Syria, watched with growing alarm. The intelligence community was on high alert, scrutinizing every piece of information with heightened vigilance. The stakes were incredibly high. The potential for a nuclear conflict in the volatile Middle East was a nightmare scenario that had to be prevented at all costs. A nuclear-capable Syria would not only pose an existential threat to Israel, but could also embolden other hostile actors in the region. The balance of power would shift dramatically, creating a new and dangerous reality. The specter of nuclear terrorism loomed large. The possibility of nuclear materials falling into the hands of terrorist groups was a chilling prospect that could not be ignored. In the face of this gathering threat, Israel turned to its intelligence agency, the Mossad, renowned for its daring operations and global reach. The Mossad had a reputation for achieving the impossible, and this mission would test their limits. The task was daunting: to neutralize the Syrian nuclear program before it could bear fruit. The operation required meticulous planning, precise execution, and unwavering resolve. This mission, shrouded in secrecy and fraught with risk, would become known as Operation Orchard. It was a high-stakes gamble, a bold move to secure the future of the region and prevent a nuclear catastrophe. The success of Operation Orchard hinged on one crucial factor: intelligence. Without precise and detailed information, the mission would have been impossible. Mossad agents fanned out across the globe, operating in the shadows, often risking their lives to gather critical data. Their mission was to gather every scrap of information about the Syrian reactor, leaving no stone unturned. They infiltrated Syrian government circles, cultivated informants, and deployed cutting-edge surveillance technology, ensuring they had the upper hand. The intelligence picture gradually came into focus, piece by piece, like a complex puzzle. The reactor, located near the remote town of Deir ez-Zor, was nearing completion, a ticking time bomb. Its design, strikingly similar to North Korea's Yongbyon reactor, confirmed the worst fears of Israeli intelligence. Time was running out, and the stakes were incredibly high. The Mossad's intelligence gathering was nothing short of extraordinary, a testament to their skill and dedication. They managed to obtain blueprints, construction schedules, and even the identities of key personnel involved in the project, a remarkable feat. This detailed intelligence would prove invaluable in planning the operation, ensuring every aspect was meticulously covered. This intelligence would prove invaluable in planning the operation, providing the foundation for a successful mission. With the intelligence picture complete, the Mossad turned its attention to the operational phase. This phase was critical, requiring seamless coordination and precise execution. This would require the expertise of the Israeli Air Force, renowned for its precision strike capabilities. Their reputation for executing complex missions with pinpoint accuracy was well earned. The operation was fraught with danger. Every step had to be calculated, every move anticipated. Any mistake, any miscalculation could have disastrous consequences. The stakes were incredibly high, and failure was not an option. The Israeli Air Force, working closely with the Mossad, began meticulously planning the raid. Every detail was scrutinized, every possible scenario considered. They practiced the mission countless times using sophisticated simulators, ensuring that every detail, every maneuver, was executed flawlessly. The simulations were designed to mimic real-world conditions as closely as possible. The pilots chosen for the mission were among the best in the Israeli Air Force, their skills honed through years of rigorous training. These elite pilots were selected for their exceptional abilities and unwavering focus. The operation required stealth, precision, and above all, secrecy. Maintaining the element of surprise was paramount to the mission's success. The element of surprise was crucial. The success of the mission hinged on catching the enemy off guard. If Syria got wind of the impending attack, the consequences could be catastrophic. The entire operation could be compromised, leading to severe repercussions. Under the cover of darkness, the Mossad agents moved with precision. Every step was calculated, every action deliberate. The night was silent, but the tension was palpable. This was the moment they had trained for, the culmination of months of planning and preparation. The operation was a success, but the world was left in shock. Questions arose and the international community demanded answers. What exactly had been destroyed? And more importantly, what did it mean for global security? The Mossad, as always, remained tight-lipped, their silence only fueling further speculation. Operation Orchard was more than just a mission, it was a statement, a clear message to the world that threats would not be tolerated. As the dust settled, the implications of the operation became clear. It reshaped the geopolitical landscape, setting new precedents for intelligence operations and national security. The future, it seemed, had been irrevocably altered.